Ngā pānga o tēnei pire e hara I te mea ka pākau noi hōnei ki te tiriti o Waitangi. She's absolutely right. This is a bill that looks towards the words of my colleague is hard baking right-wing principles into lawmaking into the future. So it isn't just about te tiriti o Waitangi. It's about making sure that people's property rights are guaranteed despite the impact on the environment, despite the impact on law, despite the impact on the Treaty of Waitangi. So it is definitely a step up from the Treaty Principles Bill. But what I would say is also, this is the fourth time the ACT Party have tried to push this through. It's not the first time. Yeah. So we've got a history of making sure we could stop it. And that's the job in front of us right now. And if I'm honest, if you look at the rhetoric from the government at the moment, it looks like our Matua Winston and our Matua Shane, they haven't said anything about the Regulatory Standards Bill. They're sort of sitting on the fence or holding their cards close to their chests. So for all of the people who make a submission or speak about this particular kaupapa, our voice needs to be aimed at national and New Zealand first. Ai, tika tēnā. Me te mahara anō hoki 8 months ago, we all came together to march to Parliament at the time. So a lot of water has gone under the bridge. But the challenge for Māori, as well as the country, is how do you continue that momentum? And let's be honest, tuakana, our whānau are getting, what's the word, tired, I suppose, or just beat down by all of the mahi that this government is doing to our people. And so when I had a whānau hui on the weekend, we said, make sure you all make your submissions, make sure you te mea, and they're like, Peeni, we've got submission fatigue. The point here is the MMP style of government means that ACT Party have always been, or certainly been in Parliament in my 12 years in Parliament, and before then. And so as long as you have a minor party wielding so much power, we know they only got about 8% of the vote at the last election. As long as you have that scenario with the ACT Party, they will always push this kaupapa. And it's, like I say, it's standard 101 practice for the ACT Party. And so as long as the MMP system allows a minor party to continue to wield this kind of power, then we're always going to find ourselves back here. Just finally on that one, though, let's not forget who struck this deal. Ko te Premier. Chris Luxon struck this deal. So this is a national party. Me te mihi anō hoki ki tōku tuakana ki a Hūhana. Hūhana has been a staunch advocate for the protection and continued protection of our resources and our land. And this particular bill is only going to further allow the government to, if they chose to, alienate further land. So it's not a guarantee. It's all it is it keeps power in the government hands when it comes to whenua Māori. And all of us, even Tawa no te Taitokerau, they promised us a road kia haere tōtika ki whangare. And all of us went, awesome, now we can get back to Mangakahia quicker, or we can get back to Moerewa quicker. But that comes with fishhooks, bro. And that's what Hūhana is essentially driving a push against, which is something that we support. So we can override hapu and iwi rights here. If there's a Māori land block, we can continue to confiscate land under the Public Works Act. And that's the problem here, because kei te mōhio o tātou, that's been the number one confiscator of land since the early 1900s, is Public Works Act. The simple answer is court. That's where this goes. And for all of us who drive out of Wellington and we head north, ki roto i Akwe, we drive on the Kapiti coast and we drive through the road there, and they've just opened the road. And for those that may recall, They confiscated the land of Patricia Grace, well-known Māori activist and wahine toa o te iwi Māori. They literally confiscated the land and built the road through it. And they didn't even tell them. And so then they ended up land blocking part of their land. And that's just the reality of the Public Works Act, which is why it's important we continue to fight that particular kaupapa, because the only remedy, and Patricia Grace and her whānau went through this, was the tribunal only has limited powers, but you find yourself in High Court. And what we know is if there's submission fatigue, the huarahi ki roto I te kōti teitei is very expensive. It's a long, arduous road. And what we hope is that we can avoid that at the start. Te tai a te whera tika, o tātou e